Hi friends, this is a quick analysis of some of the stocks basically based on VSA. First, a disclaimer: this is not a recommendation to buy or sell. It is only an attempt to show you how look at the chart, and it is also an opportunity to present the concepts of VSA here. And in this video, we'll be looking at four charts or four stocks, which is ITC, Kirloskar Brothers, IEX, and Exide. Hope you will find this useful. The first stock we are going to look at today is ITC. We all know after long consolidation, ITC moved up a lot, and then again it started moving sideways from the last November. Then early February, it made a good move upwards, and from that time onwards, it has been moving sideways in a range here, in a tight range here. And the 394 has been a level which it could not breach, though it tried twice. Again, it attempted to move up here, and it clearly broke about these previous rejection level of at 394. And if you look at the relative strength has always been positive for ITC. It has always performed better than the broader market. If you look at the money flow here, it was positive, and then when it was moving sideways, the money flow was negative here, and right now it has become positive again as it broke out of the rejection zone. And if you look at the wave chart as well, the buying wave started dominating here during the sideways move. You can see it was more of the sell waves were dominating, but it was not big. It was minor sell waves, but they were more than the buy waves. And from here you can see that it started the buy wave started dominating. Now it has made a very good move, and you can see the price wave. This clearly indicates that the lesser volume is able to move up the price more. So there is an ease of movement coming into picture. But one of the negative or the worrying points is that we are not seeing much of a consolidation or the interested buying coming here. You can see when there is a good up move, there is always backed by the interested buying in terms of you can see the delivery volumes have increased. Delivery volumes increase, indicating there is a long term interest. That is why people take delivery of the stocks. And here we don't see much of an increase in the delivery volumes. So, but we need to watch out for this. It is broken out of the range here. Whether it will continue, we'll have to see. But the indications are showing that probability of continuing the up move is quite good. The next stock we are going to look at is Kirloskar Brothers. The stock consolidated here in a range here. You can see early part of the year. Then it made an attempt to move up. Then we saw a BC bar here. From that time onwards, almost the last 2 months, the stock was confined within the shadow of the BC bar here. It attempted to move up here twice but failed. But you can see it has always been making higher lows here. So indicating there is the strength coming in here. It has always stayed above the 33 MA and the 50 MA here. And at this place, it broke out of this shadow of the BC bar, and we had a longer term resistance here. Here again, a shadow caused by this upthrust bar here. It tried to move about this, but you can see this bar had a big wick indicating selling. The next, again, the attempt saw selling again, by as seen by the big wick on this bar here. Let me, again, you saw some selling here. So the next two bars, you can see these were sort of observing, and the volume had also dropped here. So here it is absorbed the supply here, and it is trying to move up here, and you can see some longer term buyers jumping in here. Now it is moved past this very the crucial level here. So it is now more likely to go up. Let's quickly look at what is happening to the relative strength. This stock has been outperforming the broader market for quite some time, for almost last 2 months. And you can see the money flow, the real money flow is also gone positive. There's positive money flow in the stock. And the buying pressure here, you can see it is increasing here. During this consolidation within the shadow of the BC bar, you can see there is nothing dominating buying or selling pressure. It was not dominating, but as you can see here, the buying pressure started dominating here. A quick look at the buy and sell waves. So during the consolidation stage, you can see there was no dominance either by the buy or the sell waves, but here the buy waves have started dominating. So in all probability, the stock will move up here, but the next crucial level could be, okay, we take the weekly chart here, is the next resistance should come around 496 levels. So from you can see the stock traveling from 442 to 496. The third stock we are going to look at is IEX. I have the weekly chart here. We all know that the IEX stock saw almost a 50% drop, and in the weekly chart it has been taking support and moving sideways or consolidating around the 200 DMA. And of late in the weekly chart also you can see interested buyers stepping in here in terms of the delivery volumes here. Let's quickly go to the daily chart and see what is happening here. In the daily chart, it was moving sideways. There was an attempt to move up, and then we saw a BC bar here. So the effect of the BC bar followed, and it was a deep cut in the stock, pushing it down to 125 levels. But you can see a lot of consolidation was happening here. A lot of interested buyers were gathering stock here. Even when it was falling like this, you can see a lot of interested buyers were picking up the stock. Then we saw a stopping volume here, you can see, indicating almost the end of the down move here. And from here, you can see the next was almost a pseudo upthrust bar, but the volume was very low, followed by very bullish bars here. This was an effort to move up bar on high volume, followed by another up bar on a higher volume. And this bar, you can see it was a really bullish bar. Starting from the word go to the end, it was bullish, and it closed near the top. And again, followed by an up bar here. There were indeed some sellings, but it was quickly overcome as indicated by the long tails. The supply was easily absorbed and the stock moved up here. In both these bars, we can see long tails here. And now it is finally moved out of the shadow of the BC bar, and it also moved above the 200 DMA. It had already moved out above the shorter term averages, then the 100 DMA, and now it is moved above the 200 DMA and also above the shadow of the BC bar here. Now it quite looks bullish looking at the accumulation going on here. So the next level it would find resistance is 175 here. Quick look at the relative strength. It was positive, then when it dipped below it came negative, then again it is turned positive. The money flow also is also positive, and look at the huge buying pressure coming in here. It's clearly indicating the bullish bars here. I mean, in line with these bullish bars here. And the wave chart clearly it is an indication that buying is becoming dominant here. So this we can expect it to seek or test the 175 levels. The next chart we are going to look at is Exide Industries. As you can see, the stock was moving up, and in December it met with a rejection zone and started moving down here, and it came down till the 200 DMA here. But the overall movement was in a set of a inclined downward inclined channel, and right now we can see that it is trying to move out of this channel. It is trying to move past the supply line here, and interested buying is also seen here. So in terms of delivery volumes, long-term buyers are stepping in here, and above we have the price rejection zone, the earlier price rejection zone, which is between 191 and 195. And a quick look at the buying pressure. You can see the buying pressure has started dominating here, and the relative strength is also on the positive side. And most importantly, the real money flow is also become positive, and it is moving up. The wave chart, you can see the buy waves are slowly dominating here, but not real dominance. So this one should be in a watch list. So it can now go and test. It is quite possible that it will test the this rejection zone at 191, 195, and if 195 is broken, it will go and seek much higher levels. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found this video useful. And if you did find it useful, please do press the like button. And also, if you would like me to continue to post such videos on stock analysis, please put your comments in the comment section.